I got it now.
Boy, have I got a difficult job this week here at the Mighty Q. Hi, Katie. How you doing?
I'm fabulous, and how about yourself?
This week, I could not be better.
I wouldn't know why.
It's a tough part of the job where you got to sit in here and play tunes and talk to beautiful women all week. I think the only person who objects might be my pregnant wife at home, but other than that, it's been pretty fantastic.
Awesome.
So you're now part of Q107's search for the first ever Irresistible Rock Girl. Calgary's kind of a new city for you, isn't it?
Yeah, actually, I just moved here with my best friend about 2.5 months ago, and it's completely different from back home, but I love it.
Where's home, Katie?
I'm actually from Windsor, Ontario, and I'm very proud of that.
How are you liking your stay in Calgary so far?
I love it. The weather's been great. I mean, it's been really shifty, but it's still a lot better than being back at home and being in the mug.
So this would, yeah, I know, it's in some of the humidity back east, it's like walking through an oven at this time of year.
Oh God, yeah, I know. It's just ridiculous.
So this was your first Stampede?
Yeah, actually, I never really got a chance to go to the Stampede. I was kind of sick, but I went to some bars and got dressed up.
Now it says here that your favorite two bands are The Doors and Led Zeppelin. Those are outstanding choices.
Very epic bands, very monumental.
And have you got a like a favorite Led Zeppelin song? Have you got a favorite Doors song? Or is it just sort of everything that you like?
You know, every song is different from those two bands because they're both in different mindsets. But I really do love Spy in the House of Love by The Doors. Very
good.
Epic song.
Katie, the pictures on the website, Q107FM.ca, it's funny because the pictures, it's not funny, it's quite fantastic. The pictures are great of Katie. They look like you are a professional and you have a bit of experience modeling, and they also look like they've been professionally done as well. You have spent some time in front of the camera, haven't you?
Yeah, actually, I am with Christie Talent Management right now for their acting, and I've also spent some time in front of the camera for the last 4 years modeling professionally out of Windsor, just being a freelance model.
If you haven't seen Katie's pictures online, she has 1 or 2 tattoos, 1 or 2 or 14.
Yeah, 14.
And having all the tattoos, has that been a bit of an obstacle for modeling?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, modeling in general is a struggle in itself, but being a heavily covered female, you know, it's really hard to get the same jobs as what anybody else who has blonde hair and blue eyes, you know, who isn't tattooed would get. So it has been a struggle, but I've actually come quite far with my modeling, and I'm very proud of myself.
What was the first tattoo that you got, Katie?
The first tattoo that I got is actually on the upper top of my back, and it's an angel with skull wings. It actually resembles to the Avenged Sevenfold skull.
Okay, and is there meaning behind it? Was it, you know, what was? I'm sure as it was your first one, and I don't have any tattoos, but whenever I talk to people that do it, each one has so much significance to them.
Yeah, it definitely has a lot of meaning. It was actually my first tattoo, and I was 16, so I was fairly young. I got it out of the idea that my aunt, she was really close to me, and she actually passed away at a really young age, and it kind of symbolizes that she never really got to grow into herself, and we never got to see her full potential. And it kind of represents life and death because, I mean, no matter what, life and death is always surrounding you, and the world just never stops, so it's always with you.
Very good. And now what, like 5, 6, 7 years later, you've got another 13 tattoos all over the body?
Yeah, actually, in a span of 3 months, I got 7 tattoos at one point, and that was pretty big for me, so I kind of took a break after that. But pretty much every year, I make a point of getting at least 2 or 3 tattoos. In
a word, how was Mom and Dad when they found out about the first tattoo?
Pissed. Very pissed. But you know what? They just accept me for who I am now, and I love them for that because I understand it's not easy to have your kid growing up completely covered in tattoos, you know, being so young. I was pretty young, and I'm glad I don't regret the tattoo that I did get when I was 16.
Well, Katie, it's beautiful ink, and if you haven't seen the pictures of Katie Price, you have to check them out online, Q107FM.ca. Katie is here in studio with us, and you can see her pictures online at Q107FM.ca. It says here that snowboarding is one of your favorite things to do, so I can kind of understand why you moved from Windsor, Ontario, out to Calgary.
Yeah, definitely. It's something that, of course, I would like to get better at, but it is a major thing as to why I moved here. I love being outdoors, and I love the mountains. It's just amazing to be able to be at the top of a mountain and know that you're just going to ride down on some sheer powder.
Yeah, so long as you don't catch an edge and
Yeah,
fall.
and fall. That hurts.
Snowboarding is great, but the first few times you do it, when in that learning curve,
Definitely
is painful.
You got a couple bumps and bruises.
Yeah. Are you all set for a round of Q107 7 questions?
Certainly am.
Here we go. Question number 1. Katie, what was the last movie you saw?
Angels and Demons last night.
Give us one reason why you would never want to live anywhere else other than Calgary.
Well, one reason would be snowboarding.
Motorbikes or muscle cars?
I would definitely say motorbikes.
Which of the following would you choose during a summer heat wave? Air conditioning, an extra week vacation, or skinny dipping in the Bow River?
I would definitely do skinny dipping in the Bow River.
Tequila or Jack Daniels?
Definitely tequila.
Would you rather wrestle in Jell-O or pudding?
I'm going to throw this out there because I'm vegetarian. I wouldn't like to do the Jell-O. I would definitely like chocolate pudding.
Chocolate pudding?
Yeah.
Chocolate pudding.
I think chocolate's the way to every woman's heart.
Last question, pillow fights or cat fights?
Definitely pillow fights. Make love, not war.
And what about a joke, Katie? Can we glean a joke out of you?
Yeah, definitely. I got one here.
Okay.
Okay, so guys, why did the monkey go to jail?
Why did the monkey go to jail? Geez, Katie, I have no idea. Why did the monkey go to jail?
Well, he was running a chimpanzee scheme.
Hey-oh!